Ontario College of Teachers. Great teaching.
Everybody has a disability. There's no perfect person. Some people may need orthotics because they're flat-footed. Some people may need insulin because they're diabetic. Some people may need different things. But there's always an ability within a disability. There's always something somebody can do. The trick is to find what that is. For me, the philosophy is know your people, know their stories, get that relationship piece in place, and then the learning can really mean something. So that's really what I come to work for. There were a couple things that are really key for me. When I was in my teenage years, as a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, my mom was a nurse, a VON, and just through her connections and work, she got to know Marilyn. Marilyn never lost the spirit. She was very much an advocate for people with disabilities to be included. She was an athlete herself. She was very active before she broke her neck in a diving accident. People didn't think she could write a book. She writes a book. People didn't think that she could be an athlete for Special Olympics. Her spirit as well was contagious. Her humor was contagious, so you just did it. In high schools, there's university, college, apprenticeship, and workplace. And the fifth pathway are those students who have exceptional learning needs. They may not be working towards a diploma, but their pathway beyond high school is the community. Where are they going to reside? What are they going to do? How do they get involved in the community? To honor their pathway, it has been called the Community Pathway Program. When I first came to this school to have a tour of the school with the outgoing principal, she was the one that shared with me, you're going to be bringing in the Community Pathway Program. So with my positive frame of mind and not being afraid of working with the students, I worked with my superintendent at the time for the program and just asked questions and just tackling one thing at a time.
It was very much the belief of Andrea and other board members that our world, our Community Pathways program, would be the center of the school. And that's largely an integration piece. She put them right in the center, in which case we had to take over some of the math classrooms.
When I knew I was going to bring in the Community Pathway programs, I started to look at the facilities of the school. The front foyer, I changed up. We did the flags of our nations to recognize the community of people who are under this roof. We share big messages, celebrations, and fun things all together. The only place that the architect could find to put the new elevator was in our courtyard, which was run down and left to weeds. And it became a place of reflection and a classroom, and that became our outdoor learning commons. The library needed to be a place of collaboration and critical thinking in those 6 C's of 21st century skills. And so the students go there now, and it's a very active place, a lot of learning going on. Through the Community Pathway Program, a little idea came up about how do we develop an exchange program of goods and clothing. The students, the staff presented it to me, and I said, absolutely, let's find a place. So it's another common area for common good that we put in place.
She is someone that, I guess in other administrations, if you had kind of like a big idea, kind of crazy ideas, they would be very hesitant, but she's one where she encourages us to actually really go for things.
We participated in the Enabling Change program, and basically what happened was we got to experience what a school day would look like if we were in a wheelchair. We just went through our normal day, but it was right off the bat completely different because I had to take the elevator, which I'd never done before. It was very eye-opening to see how you can overcome those problems and those obstacles. When I see people with a disability, I'm going to look at them before I see their disability because there are struggles and they overcome them on a daily basis.
I have a duty to the people I'm responsible for, as do the students who are becoming young adults have the duty to do right by the people that they will be working for or building for or creating for or supporting. We have a duty to each other, no matter what we look like, no matter how we move, and we learn from each other. That's humanity.
Learn more at OCT.ca.